tender. I told the people that were cooking that they need to take samples of that up to Ruth Chris in Louisville and say, you want this on your menu. I mean, I think seriously, I think somebody ought to talk to Serafini's here in town or some of the restaurants in town. The food was that jalapeno popper.
Venison poppers, oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness, that was so good. They took a jalapeno, wrapped it in venison, like thin, like little strips.
Loin.
Loin, is that what it was?
Loin.
Okay, and then wrapped a piece of bacon and put a toothpick through it and then grilled it.
Yes.
I mean, it was smoked, was it? It was delicious.
Everything
was delicious.
I was sitting at the front desk just scarfing them down. It was so good.
It was really nice. Tell me about the Walk with the Animals. Is there a charge?
Yes.
What time? We need some details.
Yes, the Walk with the Animals is one of our annual fundraisers for the Salado Center. It helps us to add new exhibits and programming and things like that. It'll be $5 per person. It runs from 1 till 5 p.m. And we will be closing the center briefly at noon in order to get everything together. So if folks are planning to bring their families out to see the animals, 12 to 1, we will be closed briefly. But then they can get in line and have a good time. You can purchase tickets up front if you like in advance, and I recommend that actually.
At the Visitor Center.
Yes, I recommend that. You can start today if you like. Come by and we will sign you up. And then just bring your tickets back when you come. Otherwise, there is sometimes quite a line waiting to get in.
I'm sure, yes, I've been out there.
Yes, and we'll have a door that you can come in if you've already got your tickets, and it's a whole lot speedier.
I heard Angela saying, I think you said your sister,
she comes all the way from Ohio. There was a huge line last year. We were very happy to be able to move to the front since we already had our tickets.
Yeah, that's always nice when you think, oh,
when
I'm so glad I did this.
Yeah, when the weather's nice, there's going to be, and hopefully we'll have that again this year.
Keeping our fingers crossed, but it's rain or shine. We're doing it either way.
Right. Yeah. Well, so we've got, I guess the first one is The Haunting of the Distillery, and then that is on the 24th. Then we have the Black Cat Chase, which is on the 30th, and the Walk with the Animals, which is on the 31st. So one last plug with just details, dates, times, and how they can contact anybody if they need to.
Come out to the distillery on October 24th. The haunting is from 7 to 9 o'clock. There'll be 4 different haunting areas for different age groups. Lots of candy to pass out. And if you need any information, call the gift shop at 696-5926.
Very good.
All right.
Laurie?
Walk with the Animals on Saturday the 31st of October. You can get more information on our website, which is fwforfishandwildlife.ky.gov, or you can give us a call at Salado 502-564-7863.
And Zach?
And the Black Cat Chase 5K Run Walk is Friday, October 30th. It starts at 7 p.m. You can pre-register for $15.
And they do want to do that.
Yes, it's preferred for us, and it's cheaper. Or you can register the night of the race for $20, starting at 5:30. So, and everything will be at the Old Capitol Lawn. And then register online at frankfortymca.org or at any YMCA location.
That's
in
wonderful.
Frankfort.
And if you happen to forget, you can go to visitfrankfort.com, and all of these are on our website, or call our office, 875-8687. And thank you, Angela and Laura, Laurie, and Zach for coming with us today. Very much.
Thanks, Joy.
I'm still Joy Jeffries, and we're still talking about October, although we're going to talk about October and a few other various and sundry things on which you and I are working. I'm sitting here with Nikki Hughes, the curator of the Capital City Museum, the most wonderful city museum in the country, I'd say, wouldn't you?
I'd have to agree with that.
Yes. Purely.
with all due humility, yes.
Yes, and with all the objectivity that we can muster,
which
it is
a whole bunch. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Well, you might be paid to say that, but I'm not,
and we appreciate it.
It is wonderful. And if you have not been out to see the Capital City Museum, or if you have been and you haven't been in the last 3 months, they certainly better get down there and see it, hadn't they?
Yep.
And of course, they're going to be opening even more exhibits, some very fascinating exhibits during Candlelight.
Candlelight Tour Night.
I think three
new
exhibits.
shows, 3 new exhibits. Yeah.
Well, you guys are about to fill that place up, aren't you?
Yeah, we're going to
What
run out
happens
of
then?
room. Well,
We'll have to take over Farmers Bank or something?
Well,
or?
I think we're going to do Whitaker first.
Whitaker first,
they're
and then
closer.
Farmers,
We'll
yeah.
occupy them. Then we'll invade over to the Farmers, and who knows.
And listen, I'm thinking, there you go with your cannon. I know you love to shoot that cannon.
We're the best armed municipality in Kentucky, so
For sure.
we can do invasions.
Oh, gosh, we probably shouldn't joke about something like that, should we? But I'm pretty sure our audience knows we're just joking.
Probably.
Well, one of the things that we're here to talk about today, and we'll talk about this real fast so we can talk about some other fun things, is the Ghosts of Frankfurt Tour.
Yep.
And tell us about the Ghosts of Frankfurt Tour.
Well, it sneaked up on us again. We do it every Halloween in cooperation with Liberty Hall. It's a great cooperative effort. People go to Orlando Brown House, Liberty Hall, check in there, go through a program portraying the ghosts of characters, people who used to live there. Then we put them on city buses, and they go up to Fort Hill, transfer them.
I'll bet next year they'll be on a trolley. What do you think?
Oh, I'm pretty darn sure next year, barring catastrophe, they'll be on a trolley next year, but sadly not this year. Then we put them on wagons. It basically becomes an old-fashioned hayride up there, and you go wandering off into the forest and encounter all sorts of strange creatures. We haven't lost any yet.
And the night of the date for that is
Friday the 30th and Saturday the 31st. So we will actually, that Saturday is actually Halloween. So
Yes,
we'll be doing
it is.
actually on Halloween night.
And some details of this. I know there's more than one show. I mean, or I don't know what you can call it. Tour.
Yeah, that's probably the best word.
Yes.
Yeah, they start at 5:30 each night, and we'll do 5 different shows.
Oh, wow,
And,
that keeps it hopping, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah, it's pretty stimulating. Yeah. Although on Fort Hill, we tend to have long gaps where we sort of sit there and twiddle our thumbs
Until the
waiting
next
for the
one
next
gets
group
there.
to come. But that's just the nature of the beast.
And I'll bet you just have nothing to do. You just sit there and look at each other.
Pretty much, yeah.
I've met you guys before. You don't sit and there's no silence around that place.
There's usually some plotting or something going on. Someone's downfall is being solved. Well, no, that's not that. But anyway, we'll do 5 of them a night, starting at 5:30. And
What's the cost, Nikki?
let's see. I just had to write that down to be sure to remember. $8 for adults, $5 for 17 and under.
And the best place for them to, we would love for them to pre-register. We'd
you
love
have
for
to.
them. Oh, you
Yeah.
have to. Okay,
Yeah.
there you go. You
Yep.
have to.
Call Liberty
and
Hall.
227-2560. And as always, if you forget, you can always call the Frankfurt Tourism Office, 875-8687, or go to our website, visitfrankfurt.com, and we'll get you all of the details on any of these October events. Okay, we'll come back and give them one more shot at this, but now then we've got a few minutes. We can talk about some exciting projects on which you and I are working or plotting.
Yeah, plotting is
whichever
probably the best at
yes.
this point.
Tell us about the storefronts in downtown Frankfurt.
We're instituting out of the Capital City Museum a new project called the Storefront Gallery. And unfortunately, at the moment, if you walk through downtown Frankfurt, there are lots of empty storefronts.
Less than there used to be, but
Many
still,
less
yes,
than
yes.
there used to be. I always tell everybody, back, I can remember one night in the 70s, 1970s, not with me, it could be the 18s,
Yes.
even, walking through downtown Frankfurt and counting, I think it was 27 empty storefronts. You can't do that anymore.
No.
But thank goodness. But there are still some.
I think we found 12.
Yeah. And some of them aren't terribly attractive. So what we're putting together is a series of exhibits photographic panels about 3 feet wide and 6 feet tall that we'll set up in those windows. So when